The day that I knew. I was 14 years old, a student in Mr. Moore's AP US History class. Quite honestly, I would sit in the days half the time and stare at the manila-colored walls as he talked on and on. Talked about the conquering colonialism in the United States. And he talked about manifest destiny. But quite frankly, I couldn't have been more uninterested. I knew everything I needed to know about white men conquering a world that I knew nothing about, but somehow still believed that they were its rightful owners. I've learned it all my life. But on February the 26th, 2012, I listened. You see, that was the day that I realized that I was black. And no, I don't mean black in the sense that my skin color was always darker than everyone else's, or black in the sense that I grew up way differently than my white counterparts. I mean black in the sense that it ran deeper than my skin color. Actually, it ran deeper than anything I'd ever felt before. You see, that was the day that he died. You know him? That's Trayvon Martin. An innocent black kid gunned down and murdered by a racist. Something that seems to be almost normalized in our society. So you'd think, what's new? But it was this day in particular that I realized that my skin color spoke for me when I would never have to say a word. I realized that I would always have to work twice as hard as everyone else just to be treated like everyone else. You see, his story was unique in the sense that it divided a nation. Not only that, it divided my classroom. I listened to people that I thought were my closest friends spew on and on about how this young black boy deserved to die. I listened to people plead and even cry and downright just not understand why no one deserves to die, no matter what skin color they were. And it was this day that I realized that I would always be the only one fighting for my own life. You see, it's inherently ingrained in our society that the deaths of people that look like me are overlookable. We as a society are almost conditioned to the insensitivity of black deaths. Just another thing, an unfortunate accident. But today is July the 3rd, 2018. And 6 years ago today, I learned that I was made of a substance that people hated and feared. But my melanin is no weapon to be feared. It's comprised of honey and gold, and I should be celebrated and not hated. And 60 years ago, I realized that an injustice anywhere is in fact a threat to justice everywhere. But I will bring the justice everywhere. You see, 6 years ago, I learned I was black, and I've never looked back since.